Our eTalk Wedding Week continues, and we're getting creative with wedding decor. Now, Danielle, I know you're pretty handy.
I really am, and if I was getting married, which I am not, by the way, I would go the Ryan and Blake route and rock DIY style.
And it's such an easy, stylish, super chic, and really budget-savvy way of planning your own wedding.
Mary Bracco of weddinggirl.ca says you can create a 5-star wedding on a budget by doing a few easy things yourself.
So a lot of what we have here are things that brides can actually collect themselves. So we have a lot of vintage vases, we can use bottles, mason jars.
I do love a mason jar. It's so multi-purpose. You could make a Caesar in there. You can make it a wedding centerpiece. So what about some of the elements, like the chargers, let's say?
Yeah, so we have wood slab chargers here, which you can get from a decorator, or, I mean, if you're super woodsy, you can go up to your cottage and...
I like it. With a chainsaw. What about a little gift? You know how we always get a little goodbye gift as a guest?
Are you crafty in the kitchen?
Super crafty.
Awesome. Will you make preserves for your wedding guests?
If there was like 10 people, for sure. If we're talking about 100, I'm not so sure about that.
See, and that's a really good point about DIY. If you're going to be doing do-it-yourself elements for your wedding, like wedding favors, make sure it's something that you're comfortable with. So making little homemade preserves, a little gift tag that says to spread the love.
Who's Katie and Matt? Do we know them?
These are little take-home s'more kits. Here we have a little tree sapling that you can send home with your guests. Most important thing with a DIY wedding,
yes.
Hire a day of coordinator. So even if you've done it all yourself leading up, the day of your wedding is meant to be celebrated, not worrying about whether or not your favors got put out on time.